In a big move, US President Donald Trump announced a fresh round of tariffs by releasing a list of countries that could face higher tariffs on their exports to the United States. On Monday, Trump confirmed that letters had been sent to several nations, warning them that if new trade agreements are not reached by August 1st, increased import duties will be implemented. The first letters were addressed to Japan and South Korea. Soon after, similar notices were sent to 12 other countries, including South Africa, Indonesia, Thailand, Cambodia, Malaysia, Bangladesh, Laos, Myanmar, Bosnia, Serbia, Kazakhstan, and Tunisia. Trump said he was content to impose the duties for the most part, but added that negotiations were still open with some nations. He mentioned that deals had already been made with the United Kingdom, China, and Vietnam, and that talks with India were progressing well. He said some other countries had shown little willingness to negotiate, so the letters were simply sent without further discussion. He signed an executive order on Monday that delays the new tariff rates until that date, effectively giving the targeted countries a few extra weeks to finalize deals with Washington. Goods from Malaysia, Kazakhstan, and Tunisia are expected to face 25% tariff. South Africa will face 30% duty. Laos and Myanmar have been marked for 40% tariff. Indonesia's goods may face a 32% duty, while Bangladesh will see a 35% rate. Thailand and Cambodia have been set at 36%. Bosnia and Herzegovina will face a 30% rate, and Serbia at 35%. The rates for Japan and South Korea are at 25%. Trump warned these nations not to respond with retaliatory tariffs. He wrote in the letter that if a country raises its own tariff in return, the US would match that increase by raising its own duties by the same amount. The White House press secretary Caroline Leavitt said that additional letters would be sent to other countries in the coming days. Move adds more uncertainty for markets, businesses, and policymakers around the world, especially as many are already dealing with the effects of high inflation, supply chain challenges, and slower global economy. Apparently, this development follows a previous announcement from Trump made at a Rose Garden event where he unveiled a tariff plan and gave countries a 90-day window to negotiate before the base tariff to 10% would be raised. That deadline was initially pushed to July 9 and now effectively to August 1st. Most countries have struggled to secure deals within the limited time frames. The United Kingdom managed to negotiate to retain the base tariff rate along with exemptions for certain sectors. Vietnam reached an agreement to face a lower 20% tariff, down from earlier 46%, in exchange for allowing more US goods into the market. Although India and the European Union are still in discussions.